It's 3 p.m. on Christmas Day, and Her Majesty is about to give her Christmas address to the Commonwealth. Now remember to watch for the red light, ma'am. Red light's on. I think you're good to go, ma'am.
I address you now as your ever-loving Queen, Defender of the Faith, and Captain America, at this most special time of the year. Christmas is a time when we're reminded that no matter what difficulties we face in our daily lives, there's almost always people worse off than us, and they're usually Spanish. The Eurovision Song Contest back in May reminded us of the importance of international relationships, and in September we decided that our relationship with the United States of America was not as important as they thought it was when we decided not to join them on the trip to Syria. This caused understandable upset across the water, but there comes a time when children have to go on holiday without their parents, and we can't be there to hold their hands forever. Being a small island in the North Sea, not that small, President Putin, we often find ourselves under what Her Majesty the Queen Mother, God rest her soul, called pissing rain. The summer of 2013, however, will go down as one of the longest and warmest for many years. This brought many benefits, as we all had time outside with friends and family. But the hot weather also brought discomfort to many when Mr. Cameron was seen almost naked on a beach on the south coast. And after the sporting glory of the Olympics last year, 2013 saw more achievement with Andy Murray winning Wimbledon and the English cricket team winning the Ashes. This year the Ashes were particularly special as they were genuine ashes from Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Cornwall's cigars. And of course, in July, we welcomed a new royal generation with the birth of Prince George Alexander Louis. William actually wanted to call him Prince George Michael, but I put my foot down. As is traditional with a royal birth, Prince Charles presented the baby from the balcony of Buckingham Palace, whilst the massed military bands played Circle of Life. Christmas is a time for children, and I draw particular pleasure from seeing them develop and grow. Mr. Clegg has shown himself to be something of an artist, and there's no doubt that his drawings have brightened up the walls of the Downing Street Cabinet Room. I was also thrilled to learn that Mr. Osborne is finally getting to grips with counting, and can now count to 20 using both hands and both feet. I very much hope by the end of next year, Mr. Miliband may have learned to speak in fully formed sentences.
Bob!
As a new generation of royalty was born, an ancient one was discovered when Richard III was found buried under a car park. Thankfully, one managed to convince Chris Huhne's ex-wife to pay the 500 years of parking fines. So, in the face of incompetent politicians the world over, one assures you that your Queen loves you, and in the words of that great British poet, Freddie Mercury, talent will out, my dear. I wish you and those whom you love and care for a very happy Christmas. God save one.
And we're off air, ma'am. Do you fancy a libation, ma'am?